As usual, we gotta give me a second, and we are back on this game. Because, yes, we were going to forego this game and start Black Desert Online, but yesterday I went and did a couple dungeons, and it turns out that the game is pretty good, as long as, well, people don't leave. Oh yeah, and I also found out, you know, our, like, the left on the D-pad right there, our revive ability, I found out, because I tested it out while in a dungeon, and when our character died, it was like, it still gave us the proc to pay 30 gold. And it turns out you have to cancel that, and then it comes up to let you use the ability to revive automatically. Which is kind of stupid. You think it would offer that, the ability thing first? But apparently the gold thing goes away after you clear a dungeon 5 times. Then the game goes, oh, okay, well, we've done it enough, so we're not going to allow you to revive with gold anymore, which, I mean, it's whatever. Well, yes, so we are going to hit up the instance matchmaking. We're just going to select all because, and the free elite status should be ending here, kind of. Oh yeah, 2 days left. Alright. So, we have 2 days to, get these useless consumables. Oh yeah, then that always pops up. The whole, we are having difficulties finding people, so you have to do this, hit X. All that does, it just means that, oh, we got another one of those, okay, bet. I mean, those are only interesting to just let you change the color of your stuff, which, but, yes, when you do that thing with the matchmaking, it just makes it so when it finds a group, it's not prioritizing looking for one of each, whatever, class. And by one, like, it's not looking for that something that has all the, like, tank and DPS and all that. Wait, where? Oh yeah, I turned my mic on as well, so, I mean, it seems like nobody else has one in, but that's how it usually is, but I turned it on, so. Where's this other, oh, the GC guy isn't in the area because it's, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I'm trying to heal him, but he's not in this area. And I gotta remember to, like, use this stuff to debuff, and then, like, that to take buffs off of the enemies. And mainly the things I want to keep up are that dot heal, as well as this, because it gives people damage resistance. Everything else has like a... Okay, well the timer isn't appearing below those things for some reason at the top, but like the top bar up thing is a 15-minute ability, so some reason the timer isn't appearing below it right now, but like I'm pushing it because I don't know how often enemies actually have like boosts on or whatever you want to call it. But okay, well, like, that was a weird camera angle. You missed me, you missed me. That was some frame dippage. Okay, where's Mr. Try to take that debuff off of him. Why did it not work? Okay, for some reason it's not taking it off of him. Okay, maybe it was just the lag. That's kind of... Or maybe, I mean, I suppose it could be one of a person's abilities that's like affecting his bar and making it purple. Okay, I just like auto roll for all that because there's no reason to waste your time doing all that crap. Okay, well, let me hit up y'all with the defense boost, and then I just reapply these if there's ever like time to do so. Guess you might as well. And you can't really click the roll button while you're literally mid battle or whatever you want to call it. So it's like, we actually acquired that item, even though I don't know the game enough to know like what type of items they are. Yeah, I don't remember if that. Whoa, Clowny McClown sucker. Alright, well that. So the shield buff is pretty much the only one I really... Well, actually, no, it's a lie. The shield buff and then this, it's a heal over time, and we also have a glyph that allows it to regen mana for people as well. That one, and then those are the two abilities that I spam that are not heals. So everything else I kind of just... Oh, now the timers are there. Like you see the 13 minute, and then another 13 minute, and then the 15 minute. Well, these people seem to have like good setups, so they're not really in need of much in the way of heals or... So it's kind of just like, eh. So I just kind of like, yeah, okay. Okay, well that guy like recovered from the thing. I was going to use the ability to pull him to me, but he already recovered by the time I even like moved. So it's just like, okay. I might as well like reproc these because there's no reason to not. Oops, I did not mean to press that though. Like, since these people have such good sustainability, apparently. Okay, where's the actual guy that... Is he like back there or something? Or, I think the health, it's just lagging a little bit, so the health bar isn't going up on the screen right away. after they get hit by the heal. So it's just like yuck. You missed me. You missed again. Oh. Bruh. Is it gonna go? Like there, finally. Because that heal doesn't work some of the times. Well, it does, it's just like the lock-on is kind of wacky. So it doesn't always just go right away. But this, the focus heal, actually works quite well in comparison to the other lock-on abilities. Because a lot of them don't really. Might as well reapply these and apply this just because I'm a goofy person. Oh, I guess it didn't go off because I'm dumb, but whatever. And I don't really know how many of these bosses actually have things that this works for, but it's whatever. Oh, okay, well I used that because it like lag spiked. Okay, Sucka's like wrecked that really quick. It's not, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, why did... Okay, the chat might be goofy because it said there's a thing, but then I looked and now... Okay, why is it making me roll? I'm trying to do this. Bruh, I'm holding the button. Please allow me to... Okay. Weirdo game. Alright. But yeah, for some reason, like... It showed that there was another comment, but it didn't pop up. I don't know. Okay, well that one popped up. What the heck? I don't know. Why does it keep doing the stupid dice roll crap? I mean, I guess it was smart to stay in the group. Okay, so maybe... No, because it popped up for another comment again, for that one. Look here, look, listen. Appearing offline. I was actually appearing offline yesterday when I was playing this a little bit. Well, I've just seen if the dungeons would actually be good. And it turns out they actually are when you don't get wrecked by the game not kicking people when they go offline. But, okay, whatever that is, just going to accept it for right now. I'm not really paying much. Yeah, see, you went up to 5. I don't know. If somebody, whoever just I don't know. We're gonna. Alright, well, there's glyphs we don't particularly need. But. Alright, well, we got some gear that we literally don't need. Like, why is it? Oh, whatever. Yeah, see, like, those things that we're never going to use. But. Okay, so Where's the nearest? Is the game really not? Like, why did it spawn us here? And now we got this crap to deal with. Enemies coming after us, and you can't fly away because there's no fire. And all I want to do is... we don't have any abilities on because we're just queuing for dungeons, but the game starts us in a fucking spot that I don't want to start at. Like, why, when you finish a dungeon, does it take you to a spot you were not at? Like, that's just wasting my fucking time. And you gotta deal with this dumb crap. We don't have any abilities on to kill enemies. Like, this game needs to fuck off with this dumb garbage. Like, I just want to queue for another dungeon, not fuck around with this shit because the game spawned me after the dungeon in a spot I was not at before the dungeon. And brainlet developers. Alright, so that should de-aggro us if the game doesn't fuck up. Half the time that ability fucks up. Alright. There we go, now we can do this. Instance matching. Select all, find group, alright. Wow, I actually found one right away? That's crazy. Usually you sit there for 20 minutes. Okay, not 20 minutes. That's an exaggeration, but... usually you sit there for a while. And then, I don't know why, it takes your health away sometimes. Well, every time when you first join the dungeon, it's like, why? That makes no sense at all. But, let's get rid of this stupid crap that I don't want to do. Okay. Alright, well this sucker's running by before I use all the buffs and stuff. So. Oh, good. Alright, we got all that up and going. I think this is one I did like twice before. Like, that ability, that's one of the lock-ons that messes up. Which, like, why is my mana subtle? Well, I guess we did have to use all of our procs again, so. Yeah, this one only has 3 bosses, so if it's the same one that I'm remembering at least. That ability, that one right there, the bosses so far don't really have anything in the way of like buffs on them that I can actually get rid of, but I still just use it anyway because it's either that or I did have the sleep dart on, but that basically only affects bosses for like half a second. So it's like, there's not really reason to use the sleep dart. Okay, why is it not? It's like, huh? Like, I'm pushing it, is it gonna lock on? Okay, well, I wasted it. Well, I didn't really waste it, but I used that and the purple thing wore off already. Now just reapply these, like the longer 15-minute buffs. If like nobody's really losing health, you might as well just revamp it. Like, it's not because their cooldown time is really low in comparison to how long it lasts. So. Oh yeah, and I did change, because I said I was going to change the combo because it was goofing with me. Now the combo that we have set is only if we use focus heal, and then the healing immersion is the only thing that will combo. See, that's like a really high heal, but it why did that, like, I swear the game, oh wait, no, this is the thing where the game doesn't allow you to get rid of the purple. I don't know why. And like, see, that doesn't allow me to, like, you see, you can't heal, and I don't understand what you're supposed to do at that part, or this part. I have no clue. Like, there's not like anything in the ground. And like, see, I can use the ability that's supposed to take away dots, but it doesn't work. So, and as you can see, I literally can't heal them or myself. So, hopefully this works. Oh well, he did that instead of letting me revive him. Sometimes the revive fucks up, I'm not gonna lie, because I did it yesterday. Like, the first guy it revived and worked, and then the second guy, when I used it again, it just didn't work, so, I don't know. Why are these people standing here? Like, I really don't understand that part. Like, are you supposed to do something to get rid of the dot damage? Or... I don't know. Standing in the face of adversity. Whoa. It's kind of weird, like most of these people that I've experienced, where did that person go? Oh. Well, I was going to use the grab ability, but from my experience, like most of the people in these lobbies don't really utilize their mana abilities that much. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Because I can literally regen their mana basically instantly for the most part. Okay, well, I'm trying to use the grab ability so I could do that and then get rid of the purple debuff on that person, but the lock-on abilities don't always work right away. But, yeah. There's only buffs we need to really use it like that. And then right on the D-pad, because everything else is like a 15-minute buff, or those other two. And then the down on the D-pad one on the secondary bar is just my character. It's a mana regen, which doesn't really matter much because we haven't really had mana issues. I'd always use this just in case it isn't affecting them, because if they're not in the circle when you set it, it won't give them the buff, obviously. Okay, well, I wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, I think this is the boss that can literally, or I don't remember, it was this one that can kill you in one hit if you get hit too, well, at least my character. Which, I'm playing a little more like well, not really risky, but like not exactly paying all that attention. Because I've only had, well, like one time where my healing was actually like 100% necessary to get through the dungeon because the people didn't have like, I don't know, good enough setups, I guess. But these people, they're not really outputting like a ton of DPS, but they're probably both, I don't know, okay, that was just me literally not looking at the screen. Why did it not heal? Question. Like, sometimes I swear the healing in the game messes up. And this doesn't work. You see the square? That is... yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm kind of like literally not even paying attention because we have our thing on, so we can literally, if we die, we can literally just revive without using gold, which I kind of want to try because you have to cancel out the gold thing, which I found out. Oh yeah, we need to, that's the main thing we want to use because it buffs teammate damage when I put it onto the enemy. It's kind of like these people don't really use. Maybe that's why like some people kill the bosses way quicker because they're actually using a bunch of mana abilities. Because these people seem to just be using a regular attack instead of an actual. Well, like mana ability. Duh. Why did that lock onto the rock? Why is it? Okay, I'm not even gonna bother. The game is just being weird. Like it's literally, it literally locked onto the rock instead of whatever. So freaking risky. Kappa. The game, like massive flowers appeared. I assume that's just stuff to get in your way because you can't walk through them, which is just annoying at most. Kind of just like, eh. I wish these people would use their mana abilities more. Granted, I don't know what classes they're playing and if they have a ton of those, but like, I can literally regen because their mana bar seems pretty like low in value compared to a lot of other people. So I could probably like fill their whole bar up with one recharge thing. I'm like, oh, let's just use this for fun. But we do want to watch like our revive bar, countdown, because if that runs out, we want to redo it. I'm actually going to redo this because I'm unsure if they're in it or not. Oh no, a little bit of damage, I'm shook. because I literally just stood there using the abilities for fun. Like, this is probably like one of the dungeons we want because it, well, from my experience, it pretty much only drops like the items that are used to like craft, well, not craft, but upgrade stuff. Alright, well, I'm gonna re-proc this because we're down to 6 minutes, so you know, you might as well. Well, I was gonna use the shield thing, but I don't know. I'm not sure if that has like a limited time, like grant everybody a shield, or if it stays until you take damage. I'm not sure. Well, like take enough damage to get rid of it. But yeah, this one is definitely one of the easier dungeons, it seems. Oh yeah, you gotta jump there because the game's a troll. Let's do that. Make sure everybody got that. Just reproc everything. Just why not? And people are gonna stand here first. Okay. I mean, I don't know what these people are literally waiting for. Like, they're the DPS characters. Like, aye, they're gonna really sit there? Okay, well. So these guys are playing DPS, and they really sat there and waited for the healer to walk in first. Not that smart. But whatever, I don't care. I'll walk in if no people are literally scared when they're playing the characters that are supposed to go in. Well, I guess technically tanks are supposed to go in first, but we don't have one because of how the matchmaking works. If it takes too long, it goes, oh, do you want to just match with anybody that wants to play? Like, why does... that should lock on every time. And why did it not do the heal? It's probably just like a little bit of lag, but... So we shouldn't have to worry about hitting anybody with any procs, except like this one, if we want to. And then... like, the shield is pretty much the main proc that I use whenever the cooldown's up. Like, this one is just a heal over time. Or just use it if there's nothing else to do. Oh, like like with these bosses, like their dots are so short that I don't even have a chance to take them away because they just go away on their own, like, instantly. But this lobby's a little bit laggy as compared to the other ones. It seems like that guy got hit and then it like literally didn't even pop up on the screen for a bit. Why did it not heal? Hold on. The game's just having a momentary struggle. Might as well sneak in and use that, even though they're not missing any health. Huh. It's like, because the actual strat with that would be like to go, like, dodge in, use it, and then escape. I mean, that was like a very slow version. Okay, in theory, like, that shield kind of should have blocked that. Felt like using a different heal, but like that heal on the secondary bar, we have a 40% chance to completely negate the cooldown after using it. Well, I wasn't paying attention to that. But, why did it not, like, the heal messes up. You see that? I pushed the self-heal and it didn't heal right away. I think that's just the game, like, having the mechanic to be like, oh, well, if you're gonna go down, we want you to go down, instead of actually cheesing it by healing right away. Like, really? Way to take the skill out of the game. Oh, whatever, I'm just gonna use the mana regen because who cares? There we go. I only got 3 bars and 8. I have the all the buffs should. Okay, why is it not? Like, I'm pushing the button. There, like, I don't know. It might just be because the lobby's a little laggy, as I keep saying. But that's why I concentrate on using the focus heal other than the other heal abilities, because that ability actually works pretty well. You can just click the button, lock on to up to 4 people, and then boom. Well, innately it's 2 people, but we have a glyph on that allows it to be 4. So I can heal 4 people at once. Not that there's 4 people to heal right now. Yeah. I'm not really concentrating on like keeping the buffs up like that, like instantly, because there's not much reason. It's like, eh. Like that, I locked on and then it... There we go. Vanguard rewards. Receive reward. Alright. What's this crap? Oh yeah, that sometimes that glitches out. So can I, like, hold on. Let me see, like, if I go to group and then leave group. Whoop, okay, well it automatically takes you out, never mind. I was going to say, like, does it allow you just leave the group and then... Alright. Now press start. Here, instance. Enter. Like, the game is literally trolling with that crap. Like, why are we taking damage from that? It starts us with... I don't know why it does that. It randomly starts everybody with a little bit less health than full, just to be trolly, I guess. These people are gonna run ahead instead of letting me hit them with all the buffs. Oh man. Because you gotta reapply them, because even if we still have the cooldown, these people were not the ones we just did it with, so obviously they're gonna not have it. Alright, then we can hit ourselves with this. Alright. Alright, hold up, where's Mr. Purple? Oh, well, it stopped before I could, and now it's like, this game's a troll. There we go. Oh, well, it's kind of hard to, I'll just use that, because it's kind of hard to tell. Like, if the people aren't smart enough to kind of like group up a little bit, it kind of makes it a little age sometimes. Try to keep everybody with good mana. That's the #1 priority. Okay, so we'll probably have to re-pop our instant revive, because we only have 8 minutes on it, so. Well, it seems at least one of these people are actually smart enough to use their mana abilities. Like, is that... I believe that one is the mana regen? Or is it this one? Because I know one of the things regens health, and we have a glyph that allows it to regen mana as well. But I don't remember which one that is. I should probably... I think it's the 15-minute one. Where's the fucking... Oh. Okay. I didn't realize they were back behind the boss. I was going to use the grab thing, but like the dots don't really last that long. So by the time I do anything, it's like, okay. Okay, well, that went off. So is that gonna, I don't know. Like, I used the mana thing, but then it like didn't give that guy mana for some reason, even though he's literally right there. That's where the game just like messes up half the time. Or they're just like fucking up because we got hit there. The game goes, oh, you got hit, so you're not allowed to, like, but it gives you a cooldown, but it doesn't actually fucking use the ability. Like, okay. Try to get more people into the fucking circle. Okay, which one? Okay, this is Muriel, so let me get close to that so I can guarantee regen some of that crap. I take the opportunity when most of the people get close together. Okay. Okay, so the game's like messing up and not like when I use the mana thing, for some reason it's not giving the Muriel character mana sometimes. Like they're right there. I didn't have to use that, but I kind of wanted to because, like, you don't really get to utilize the grab ability relevantly that often. And this person is kind of awkward. Okay, that part. Like, I hate how in the dungeons some of the enemy abilities, like that one, don't have like the warning slash, like the red thing on the ground that shows you where it's gonna land, which is kind of annoying and quite frankly stupid. But and my dumbass keeps getting to give people the shield. I wish I had an anti-stun thing, because my character doesn't have anything to either negate or like lower stun, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, well I pulled the wrong person. I was trying to pull the person, or Muriel, the one that was affected by the dot, but unfortunately the game's lock-on system doesn't always lock on and pull the person you're actually looking at. Yeah, that was my fault for not caring, but I guess I could low-key blame whoever the tank is supposed to be, because they're not aggroing the boss away from the healer, but it doesn't matter. Really? That's not stupid. Trying to get it right. Did it proc or not? Like, you freaking weirdo game. Okay. Well, yeah, after this boss, I gotta proc the our self-revive thing again, so. We only got 30 seconds left on it, so might as well just proc that again. We got another 20 minutes now. That. I wish it would show what, or maybe I can take the simplify thing off and then it'll show me who has what buff on them for team. Because I can't see like who the buffs are on. It's like with this one, people have to be in the circle for it to work. So it's kind of like, okay. And I just got an invite from a friend, but there. I didn't really have to pull them, but I kind of wanted to. Because I believe we have it on Simplify. Well, not for us. We have it on Simplify for teammates. So that's why it's just showing like nothing. Okay, it pulled the wrong person again. I was trying to pull whoever, Muriel, again. Because when they get hit with the dot, I'm like, oh, I want to... Or when they get stunned, because the dot pretty much stuns. But you think the game would be smart enough to prioritize like that? Like, oh, this person is stunned. They're probably wanting to grab them. Not only that, they're literally looking right at them and have the... Like, why did it pull that person? When that person wasn't even on my screen. And it pulled them from behind me instead of the person with the fucking dot on them. Like, huh? That makes no sense. Fancy living. Here we come. Okay, there we go. Okay, I need to figure this out. Which one? Okay, well, like the dot literally goes away from it. It's definitely not that. Which one of these stupid things? Like, see, that's that 15-minute proc that we just redid. That's supposed to increase my, or everybody's movement speed as well as damage. But sometimes our movement speed thing, like, goes away. Might just be because of enemies. But, I don't know. That was kind of a waste to do that, but whatever. I should probably like be smart enough to reposition so I can get everybody. But, I wish there was a thing to show like who is who more easily. Like, see, they recover from the dot before I can even do anything. So it's like, okay. It's only really relevant, like, if somebody gets stunned, I can pull them out. Or, I mean, even like that, they didn't even stay stunned that long. Most likely I could just heal through it. I wish this game had like more stats at the end, like Neverwinter, where you can get stats on literally everything, like how much damage everybody did, how much healing everybody did, how much damage everybody negated and stuff. That game isn't lacking that. I mean, it's not a big deal, it's just something that's kind of interesting. I believe this is the last boss of this dungeon, I think, or maybe there's one more. Like, it's kind of awkward to heal that person because they're like back behind all that. So it's like, like, why is it not going? I'm pushing the button multiple times. Just kind of goofing around a little bit. Actually, I think... Oh, no, I know. The speed boost goes away if you use an attack or get hit, I think? Maybe? Maybe that was something else. I don't know. All I know is there was something that was like, oh, if you get hit, it goes away. I keep thinking that is a teammate. Okay, why did it pull that person? I was clearly, you guys saw, I was clearly locked on staring at the person that was stunned. So it should have pulled that person to me. The game should prioritize that as well, I think. I did that because it would heal everybody, not that they needed healed. It's kind of just like, ooh. And then when these people like move around quickly, it's kind of like a little difficult. But, yeah. But yeah, we probably, well, because in this game we want to get to, like, what was it, 439? When you get the quest for the, whatever, I forget the name of the abilities, but, like, your character gets upgrades or whatever. I don't know what it is exactly. Oh yeah, there is one more boss, I'll right back. I don't know why everybody's grouped. Okay, we got 10 minutes on our free revive, so... Should... Okay, I pushed X. Okay. I pushed it, I pushed it. Oh, man. Why does the climbing animation have to be so slow, like, bruh. Like, that took a half hour. I wonder if in theory I could, like, stand up there and heal from up there. That'd be kind of cheesy. that out the way. Sure, we got our procs on. Alright. I love how you can move around while doing the mana recharge move, because that makes it really nice. You missed me. Slow ass attack. Oh yeah, you can just do that. Because that's a mana regen for me only. So it's one of the things that's just like, just throw it on whenever. I like that. I really don't think the boss really, at least in this one, really have much in the way of. This is kind of like, because nobody, this boss is kind of lame right now. No one's really taking damage or anything, so it's just like, As he says that, he comes after me. Like, I'm pushing the button and I'm staring at the enemy and I'm locked on. Like, that ability just doesn't work sometimes, I guess. Like, it's hard to fucking tell who. Where is this? Oh, they got killed by the stupid orb thing. And they are too. Oh my goodness, that's so annoying. Like, everybody spreads out for some reason. Is it gonna lock on? I'm pushing the fucking button. You dumbass game. Why did it take that fucking long to use the ability? And I could have revived whoever went down, but whatever. And then like, that was kind of autistic because literally everybody spread out instead of staying together. Yeah, that ability, the secondary R2, yeah, that ability, The lock on heal doesn't work that well, I'm not gonna lie. To be fair though, I could have like pulled them to me before they went down, but that probably would have been the, well, no, in this game I probably pulled the wrong person, even though there's only a 1 on the screen. Or I could have remembered to use that, probably. Well. Alright, so I'm just testing that. It does unlock after a bit. But yeah, it'd be nice if like when that next orb round happens, if people would, not all panic and spread out, because that kind of made it otherwise. Well, I said not to spread out, and this person didn't listen. And they are, whatever. People just don't listen. Not only did I say I can revive them, but I also said to fucking not spread out that much. But whatever. Because it literally makes it impossible to heal everybody if you're gonna all literally panic and scatter. But whatever. Like, oh, we got. Yeah, I should probably reproc our 20-minute thing right quick. Because we only have 4 minutes, and knowing these people, it might probably take longer than 4 minutes, definitely, but or definitely will. It's not gonna lie, these people are not really outputting that much in the DPS category. Not gonna lie. Probably redo that and get our procs back up right quick. Ooh, okay. We literally almost got baited because I was about to use it. Okay, is that gonna work, please? Thank you. Alright, now if everybody can. Yeah, I'm trying to like back up so I can. Because if these people aren't smart enough to not. I mean, I know you have to like kill all of them, but come on. You don't have to just panic and spread out massively. Barbosa's no longer invincible. Yeah. Technically, that ability should stop him from doing whatever, so. But no, in this game, it probably has a special exception. These games like to do that. They like to give you abilities, and then just introduce an enemy that negates it. It's like, huh? Or it'll be like Anthem, like, here's your ability to fly. Now here's zones where you can't fly. Like, huh? It's just because they ran out of ideas to attempt to be creative. might as well reproc this just in case not everybody has it. But I am going to turn on the thing to turn, well, technically turn off to simplify things on teammates. So I do kind of wish it's better to have people that have good DPS over tanking, because I can just heal the DPS characters instead of this where I'm not really, well, like buff everything and all that, but like a lot of this is just extended because these people don't really have good DPS output. I wonder if, well, the sleep dart probably doesn't count as a stun. I wonder if that would do that, but who knows. Sleep dart is not really relevant though, because it literally only lasts for like not even half a second on bosses, and other than that there's no real incentive to use it. So. But there we go. Just pick these up, even though it doesn't matter because everybody gets it. So claim our reward, receive. Oh, claim that, bet. Alright, group. Wow, we were really, oh actually no, that one guy was one below us. But for being that high of a gear, those people would have had very bad DPS output, not gonna lie. Alright, should be able to pop right. Hold on one second, I wanna see which one of these is the okay, that's our heal over time. Oh, non-combat. Oh, it's non-combat movement speed. That's okay. So that's why we get the movement speed when we're healing, because it's not technically in combat. Alright, I understand. See, that is, we can kind of like low-key take that off. Because like we don't really have anything else that we don't have on that actually affects other people, you know? Well, I guess there's that, instantly stands group members. Let's actually, oops, what are these? Decreases cooldown. Where's the, alright, what did we take off? Oh wait, no, never mind, we just changed that because, okay. I was about to say, what did the game mess up? But what was the other thing we were looking at? Yeah, we keep Plague of Exhaustion. Even though I don't know how useful it truly is. I wish Resurrect and like goof up every day. Oh, this, okay. So, because this, let's take that off and just get rid of this, because at least at the moment, this mana regen ability is good enough. So, let's put this on here to instant. I mean, I don't know how often we'll need to do that, but. And I don't really think this is really relevant, to be honest. I kind of just want to... Oh yeah, I forgot my friend invited me to a party. Well, to be fair, I was in the middle of a dungeon. So we're going to take that off. We're not going to bother with it anymore, but we'll use that. We're actually going to put that there and then put this here. like that. Or, actually no, we're just going to keep it so we remember it, whatever. So, we got rid of the mana regen ability, which we don't need anymore, and we're going to put that on to get teammates up if they need it. Decrease cooldown. Increases increases balance factor by 100% for 5 seconds. So increases that to 10. I mean, we might as well because we took 5 off of the other ability, and so that means there's not going to be abilities we want to put more on. So I'm going to join my friend's party right quick though. Hold on. Yeah. I would have joined earlier, but I was mid-dungeon, so... Yeah, so technically I have 4 CSGO majors. Yeah, I mean, if you're a fan of an NBA team with at least 1 trophy, you have more rings than Allen Iverson, so. Oh my. Because let's see, technically I have 4 CSGO majors, technically I have 1 NBA ring, technically I have, 3 Super Bowl rings, technically I have, 2 Stanley Cups. Oh my. My greatest fan of all time? Probably Wings of Redemption. Because, I don't know. Oh man. But now we're just chilling, waiting to... Oh, so that ability automatically goes off, I bet. You don't have to lock on, so you can just stand suckers up. Bet. Okay. But it'll be unfortunate wait for dungeon queues. Well, but yeah, we gotta wait till November for the next CSGO mate. Well, who knows? It might even get canceled again. But because there's usually 2 CSGO majors every year, but the one that was supposed to be in May got moved to November. Then the November one got canceled. But now the one that's going to be in November, the prize pool is going to be doubled. So, and it kind of screwed over Na'Vi, because they were looking like the hot team that was going to come in and win the major, but I mean they've already kind of fallen off, so it's like, well, but to be fair, that's what happened for the most recent one last year, because everybody was saying, well, my favorite team, Astralis, they're like, oh, they fell off and everything, and then they came in and won the major again, so, and proved that when it comes to the major, they actually turn up and play some good Counter-Strike. Oh my. Because that was like, everybody was saying, oh, it's the Team Liquid era, and then they didn't win the major, and everybody's like, well, Team Liquid era, like 3 months long, Keck W. Because they won the, what, I don't remember what they call it. It's like the Intel Grand Slam or whatever. Or if you like win a certain amount of events and get a certain amount of points or whatever, your team wins $1 million in the Intel Grand Slam. But my team was the first to do that, but yeah, me and him are the same age pretty much. I think his birthday's kind of around mine as well, I think. I'm not sure. Well, no, 2012, that would have been, he would have been like 17, 18. Because we're the same age. Alright, this matchmaking is taking a while. If it takes too long, I'll just get off the game. A stable frame rate. No, I was never really... Well, I did play ranked in Call of Duty Ghosts, but that was the only game I really played it in. Like, I played a little bit in Black Ops 2, but, like, by the time... Well, during Black Ops 2, I didn't really have anybody to play with for the most part, so... And it wasn't until Ghosts that I found, like, a, quote, clan to play with. And then we did all, like, the clan war stuff and all that, which was interesting. I don't know. Well, they added, no, they add, well, not shipment, Rust in Modern Warfare 2019 is like a really that up, because, alright, let's hope that these idiots are smart enough to stand here. They didn't just, okay, this was like a giant. Yeah, okay, well, this is lagging. Hold up, I might have to okay, I might have, like, messed up, and it might just, I'm gonna just end the feed. Alright, no, it apparently works again. Okay, whatever. Alright, maybe these people would stand still so I can hit them with that right quick. Alright. Gotta keep an eye. Okay, we have 17 minutes on that thing, so it's not like it's gonna run out soon. But yeah, because it's not like Black Ops 1 or whatever, where it's like, yeah, the FAMAS is like, well, before they nerfed it, the FAMAS is what everybody that wanted to use the meta would use. But you could still use everything else, and it wasn't like you would get totally wrecked. And then, like, in Modern Warfare 3, everybody used the ACR, where it's like, you could use basically everything in Modern Warfare 3. Oh yeah, those were, like, they eventually nerfed those, but yeah, starting out, those were wild. Yeah, and then you could, like, use a modded controller, and that was funny. Which one? I don't remember. The only ones I remember or I really used were the Dragunov because it could like shoot as fast as you could pull the trigger, so it was fun. And then the MSR, I think it was called. Why did the revive... Like, this game fucks up so much. I use my revive ability on this guy, and then it doesn't revive... Or maybe it... Oh, never mind. Maybe... Okay. I'm just retarded and forgot that... Like, I use it on them, and then they have to be smart enough to click the accept button. Yeah, pretty much. I mean... Well, like, if you go to Pennsylvania, they require masks when you go, like, to stores or whatever. But here, there's none of that yet, at least. So, what is this weirdo doing? I don't know how relevant this ability is going to really be, because not really. I'm gonna keep it though, because there'll probably be an instance where people get knocked down and then I want to use it. So yeah, wasn't that like a while ago though? I mean, he might have did it again, because I know that happened before, but yeah. Well, no, never mind. That was the when he smoked weed with Joe Rogan. Well, unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Alright, these people don't really have good DPS output. Like, they're taking forever. Okay, well that should, like, take that away from the game. Just, it was like, oh, we gotta have a mechanic that your mechanic that's supposed to take away that mechanic doesn't work on. Woohoo! Because I have an ability that is supposed to negate dot damage, and then this one boss has dot damage that he puts on us, but it doesn't work on that specific one. So we just have to... whatever. Pretty cringe. Alright, well... awkward. Well, that's almost as much as Wings of Redemption. Well, unfortunate. You achieve flower power, okay. No, I've seen gameplay. I mean, it looks okay, but I don't know. Nothing? I don't know. I mean, it's gotta just be like the right kind, I guess. Yeah, pretty much. No, I don't. Definitely not Minecraft. I wish these people output better DPS because these suckers are taking forever. So I guess the strat for this part is to come up here, because that's what these people are doing and it works. Well, now I know. For like the BS dot damage part, you just come up here and it literally... I guess this is a good time to reapply all the things on these suckers. Biggest bruh moment of gaming? Probably the recent Last of Us 2 leak, to be honest. That's kind of funny. Because I watched because I just started following Jim Sterling on YouTube, and I watched his recent video on it. Dude. Oh yeah, the guy that like couldn't. I remember hearing about that. He couldn't get past the tutorial. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, there's not even a boss in the tutorial. It's literally just like platforming for like 2 seconds. Okay, well, I definitely clicked dodge, but this game. Oh, you missed me. Iframes randomly for no reason. Oh yeah. Oh man. I don't know why my character keeps getting hit down by that, but okay. Alright, well that didn't really do anything, because whatever. Well, yeah, well, I didn't see that live or anything, but I've seen the clip, so, I mean. Well, our game will not be fun. Please buy it. Yikes. That's a yikes from me. Like, huh? Our game will not be fun. Please buy it. I mean, I understand that people, like, play games for the story and stuff, but personally, I just play for fun. If the game's not fun, I'm not gonna buy it. So... Well, Wings of Redemption plays Doom Eternal in the hardest setting, barely gets past the first level after several weeks. Well, Although, to be fair, I didn't beat the game on the hardest difficulty because of the stupid ammo issues, and it just got boring. Because pretty much what you had to do was buy like the explosive attachment for the first shotgun that it gives you, and then that's supposedly makes it like way easier, and that's what Wings did. So it's kind of like okay, but that was my issue because I started out on the hardest setting, and then there was like severe ammo issues, even if you would utilize the chainsaw to regen ammo. So I'm like, this is not fun. I would rather play on the easiest setting and actually have fun with the game. So, but now, like, I'm in the middle of a cheat code playthrough on the hardest difficulty, so I can claim that I beat it on the hardest setting because the cheat codes are part of the game and you can still earn trophies. I mean, the major reason I didn't continue on the hardest setting was because there's no trophy for beating it on that setting, so it's like, who cares? Yeah. Because most of the time with games, I will play on, well, not always the hardest setting, but a higher up one, at the very least, but there has to be a reward for it, like a trophy or like special items you can only get on that setting. Or like, if I were to get the most recent God of War game, the hardest setting, the enemies actually have different moves and stuff. So it's like, that was another one of the reasons I played, what was that, like, Ninja Warrior game or whatever that we played? Yeah, because that was the reason I started that on the highest setting, because it's, I believe that game, or, no, was it like Special Loot or something? I don't remember. There was something about the highest setting that yeah, something like that. Because for me to want to play on the highest setting, the game has to have some form of incentive, like at the very least a trophy. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I saw that in the PSN store because I was looking at the sales earlier. I was low-key thinking about buying the one Assassin's Creed game, like the the one that's been out. It's the one that's like set in ancient Egypt. I think it's Odyssey. It's like supposedly more of an open world game. Because I was watching one of the reviews on it. Oh yeah, Origins, that would have been the one, yeah. No, but might be interested. I don't know. Did they have a release date for it or no? Oh, well. I mean, to be fair, it is an Assassin's Creed, so it'll probably be out at the latest, like, early next year, to be honest. Because they always come out, like, fairly quick. Yeah, I mean, well, I didn't watch the trailer, but, I mean, it was just a trailer. It's not like it really... Ooh, everybody died, but, like, these suckers stood right by the thing. Are you dumb? Dumb? Okay, well, I died because the game fucking... Let me... Whatever. How do you cancel the thing? I'm supposed to be able to cancel this to use my thing to revive. I don't want to confirm. How do I cancel it? What the heck? How do I cancel it, you stupid fucking game? I was told I could cancel the gold thing and use my ability so I don't have to use gold. How do I cancel it? I do not want to resurrect on the spot for gold. I want to use my character's ability. I mean, I'm just going to leave the game if it's not going to work. I'm supposed to have the ability on. It was procced. How do you... Like, the game says I'm supposed to somehow cancel this. But... How do I cancel this? Well, I mean, I'm about to turn the game off because my ability is not fucking working. Because I was told you're supposed to cancel it, and then this... How do I... If this uses it... Oh, you have to do that and click other options. You can resurrect immediately. Yes, like, what the fuck? Why would I have to do that, you stupid fucking game? Alright. Well, I had to do that dumb garbage because this game is fucking terrible. There. You stupid fucking game. I might leave because this fucking idiot's not going to deal any damage whatsoever. So, I'm just going to leave. Sorry, but I really don't feel like sitting for an hour and a half waiting for a tank player to defeat the boss. That'll take too long. So, just forget it. But now we know how we use that. But now the game's going to give us an abandonment penalty, so I'm just going to turn the game off. Because if other people abandon first, personally, I think I should not get the penalty for leaving. If somebody else leaves first and bullshits me and leaves me as a healer with one person playing as a tank, that deals no damage. So... Go to read. No, I want to fucking leave the damn group, so fuck off. Drop out affects your abilities. You know what else affects my abilities? Turning the fucking game off.